Hey folks, and welcome to Monday afternoon here in the south end of Bangsaen. Today is May 18th, and like I said, it is a Monday, and that's important because we're going to what I call the Big Monday Market. I don't come down here much. The reason being is it's way on the other side of town from where I live, and I have other markets that are very close and convenient, and I just tend to more frequently go to those. But I do like to come to this one once in a while because it is so big and they have such a big selection, so many things and good prices. It's a nice place to come, and I haven't been here in a while, and I wanted to take V here. She's never been here, and I got to tell you, she was impressed with the size and scope of this market as well. So that should tell you something. I'll put the location down in the description. But I did see something here that I've never seen before. We'll take a look at that at the entrance point. But one of the main reasons we're here is to get some ingredients for pad thai. A couple episodes ago, we had a pad thai, and V wasn't really pleased with that. She's been in the restaurant business all her life, and she seems to think she can do better. So I'm going to give her a try at that.
So this is the big, what I call the Big Monday Market. Call it the Big Monday Market because it's big. Lots of stuff here, always get good prices. Lots of selection. Yeah, that's a new one. That's a first. I'm not real sure what it is. It's a very fine mist that it hits you with. It could just be water, it could be alcohol. I don't know what it is. But I don't really know what it's doing. I don't know. And I saw another entry point. They didn't have it there. They just had a temperature scan. This entry point has a spritz. I don't know. We're gonna go in through this special little tunnel. Oh, I got sprayed down. Went through like I don't know.
Yeah, V seemed to think that was alcohol, some kind of alcohol mist, and it's such a small amount and a fine mist. I almost don't know why they bother. They have it set up and fashioned like some kind of decontamination booth or something, but I don't think it's doing anything other than just annoying people. But anyway, we did manage to get inside through that ordeal, and now we'll start doing the shopping. But first, just so we have something to drink while we shop around, V's going to get a nice iced coffee here, and we'll enjoy that while we shop.
Cà phê hả?
Dạ.
Yêu cà phê. Yêu cà phê.
So yeah, pretty good size iced coffee there. 25 baht, so I don't know, 60 or 70 cents. A little bit probably too strong for me.
Oh, that's rich. Very rich coffee.
Yeah, so with the coffee under our belt now, we can start shopping around. Boy, look at these fish. I guess that's the catch of the day here, that big grouper. I don't know what that other thing is back there. Very big, fat, healthy looking fish. But we're looking for some shrimp. We want some big ones, like, something like this here. Now, if you look over there, there's some signs in the back there that are kind of covered up. But the front thing said 260 baht, and they were big. They fit the bill of what we're looking for, so we'll come back for those guys, definitely.
ข้าวเหนียวเหรอ
ข้าวเหนียวใช่ไหมข้าวเหนียวได้ออกฮะข้าวเหนียวขนม
ขนมอ๋อ
Yeah, it's kind of one thing that happens here. There's a lot of little distractions. Sometimes you just see something and want to investigate it, and you kind of lose sight of why you're there. but it's all fun. We also found these big thick waffles over here. Yeah, most of the time I just see these sold like as single pieces, small pieces, but today they've got these doubled up and got some filling going on in there, and they're a little bit more expensive than normal, but it is something kind of different.
It's like two waffles stuffed with a bunch of like a little bit of fruit and some chewy gummy stuff. I don't know. About $1. About $1. I'm sure if you ate it, it would fill you up. It's a lot of food.
So back to the ingredient shopping. We're going to get the noodles we need at this table. They've got a pack of the fatter, thicker noodles. I prefer those to the thin noodles, and that was one of the things I didn't care for on the pad thai we had a couple episodes ago. They used the real thin, small noodles, and I like the bigger, thicker ones. So we got a pack of those.
Bangsaen hả?
Thạch Thầy. Thạch Thầy ơi.
That's what she's going to make with the noodles that we bought. 25 baht for a small portion of pad thai there. I've heard people say there is no more 25 baht pad thai. Not true. You just got to know where to buy it.
So we did some more random shopping around, got some different items. We reached a point where we felt like we were done and ready to go home, so we decided to go back for that shrimp we saw earlier, those great big jumbo shrimp that we saw for 260 baht. But neither one of us could remember exactly where it was. We both thought we knew, which was different places, and so we got a little bit disoriented in here, which can happen because it's a big market. But we eventually were able to get back on track and find it. Boy, those clams look good. They're fresh out of the steamer. But I think this is a little bit of a lesson learned here. I'll show you what can happen. You really have to look at these signs carefully and read them and understand them. So here we are back at the shrimp. Now, if you remember from earlier, that other sign was obscured, but now in the back there, it is flipped open and it says 500 baht. Turns out it was for half a kilo.
So V thought it was 500. She thought it was 260 for a kilo of those big shrimp, but it's 260 for half a kilo. If you buy a full kilo, it's 500. So 500, I don't know, about $18 or something like that for a kilo of those great big shrimp. They're huge. I've seen them almost that size somewhere here for about 350 a kilo. Maybe they're just a little bit smaller.
Yeah, so we basically both made the same mistake by looking at the big number and instead of reading what else was there. So it's easy to do that because everything in these markets generally is sold by the kilo. So you see a price, you just get in the habit of thinking that's a kilo. Like these are 200 or 250 baht per kilo of these shrimp. And it just, once in a while, you'll see something that's marked as half a kilo or sometimes 200 grams. So you still have to kind of be cautious. But anyway, they got one over on us, I guess, but we didn't buy there. We bought here, and I think these shrimp will be good. They're still nice and big, and I think the price is a lot more in line with what we wanted to pay. So once we got these, I think it's time to head it home.
There's like no breeze in here. There's no airflow. It's outside. There's no airflow. It's just like a humid, steamy, hot day in here. It is hot.
Yeah, it actually felt hotter under the roof of the market there than it felt outside, outside without being under the roof. Just no breeze inside there. But on the way out, I saw these lychees here. 20 baht for I think that's a half kilo, and then they got 30 baht for a kilo. That's a really good price. Last year, these were 60 and 70 baht a kilo, so we're gonna get some of these to go. let's get home and see if V can make good on her promise to outdo the roadside food stall with a pad thai of her own. We got all the ingredients now, so let's go and see what she whips up. So yeah, she's been in the kitchen prepping for a while here. That's the noodles, that's the pack we bought there at the market. We got a couple eggs that's going to go in this. Some bean sprouts, some green onion. Not much on the vegetable side goes in this apparently. And there's the leftover shrimp. We're not using all the shrimp for here. She'll use the shrimp in something else, another dish as well later. But she's got that. I guess it's like a tofu, some kind of hardened tofu, and got the shrimp in there going. She'll put the eggs in, and once all that gets kind of underway, and she looks like she adds in the noodles and then starts saucing it up with the special sauce here. Not sure what all these sauces are. I mean, she's going to put a little bit of water in there, but I guess altogether about 3 different sauces go in here, and then that'll help the noodles get soft, because the noodles are hard. They're almost brittle when they go in there. They're dried noodles, and they have to be like reconstituted. They're starting to soften up there, and that's kind of the big part of the process. That probably takes the longest amount of time. The shrimp didn't take long to cook at all, and it starts to come together. The more they soften up, they start getting a little sticky and gooey, and it all comes together, and you just incorporate the other ingredients in here. I think some bean sprouts go in next, and some green onion. Yeah. It really didn't take long to make this. She's making a big batch. This would probably feed 3 to 4 people. I guess we spent about 100 baht on those ingredients, maybe 120, something like that. It's hard to say because we didn't use all the shrimp, but here's the finished product. Here's what we get. That looks like that could go on a table in a restaurant. I think that's a pretty good looking platter. Like I said, I think 3 people, at least 3 people would get their fill off of that. So let me get a plate going here. I'll get my little serving going here and show you how I do mine. I put some lime on mine. I like lime. And today, we don't have this every time, but we got some crushed peanuts. Look at that. Got that specially for this because I think it's a little bit of a masterpiece here she's been working on. So I wanted to have all the ingredients. We got some peanuts, ground them up, and then just a tiniest amount of chili on top. Give it some extra kick. That's just personal. That's just for me. And there you go. And yeah, I think that's a pad thai masterpiece. Oh, delicious. Much, much better than the roadside stand. Aroy. อร่อยจริงๆ ไข่ very good.
แต่today ไม่ได้ใส่ไข่
Very good, very good. Couldn't ask for anything better than that. I gotta finish this. So yeah, I really enjoyed that. That was a treat. She did a very good job. So yeah, there you go. We did a little shopping for pad thai. We went through the mist of vapor or whatever that is, the decontamination booth at the market. Boy, I hope that's short-lived. But anyway, I wanted to show you that, and we got to meet some of the folks at the market and have a good time there, and came home and had a great meal. So I'm just going to cut down through Wanapa Beach here to get home and enjoy the afternoon. You can see the beach is kind of roped off here. They don't want anybody on the sidewalk there, on the little path or anything like that. So that is what it is. Hopefully that'll open up soon. But I'm going to go ahead and leave this off here, and as usual, I'll thank you for watching. And until next time, bye for now.